welcome back. And this is Sunday, and I went to the village, and this is the $3-4 day at the village. So come on in and I'll show you what I got for $3-4. Now, the colors today were green and orange. And believe me, I went all up and down the aisles. I think I must have went down every single aisle, including the children's, looking for green or orange. And I found a lot of green, there was hardly any orange. So that tells me that the pickers were out and they got the really good stuff, with the orange tag on it. And I just came late to the game. Anyhow, giving you a weather forecast. It was snowy today in Chicago. Yesterday we had highs in the 60s, I believe. It was really springtime. So, you're looking at my blinds and the outside, which is very cloudy. And then they're saying later on this week, we're going up into the 60s and 70s again. But I will accept this over what's happening in the South with the storms and the tornadoes. I am very happy with our weather here in Chicago. So let's get started. Okay, the village, orange and green, $3-4. And my total came to $11, and that comes out to about $1.58, $1.60. Cost of goods, somewhere around there. Do the math, 7 into $11. I think it's $1.60. All right, so I'm showing you the first set of 33-cent items, and I was really picky because in fact, I'm getting more picky. I'm looking at brand names and I'm looking at materials. It's really hard to find wool, cashmere, silks. I mean, it's practically not even there. And the materials that I did touch and feel and look at on the clothing, and I'm talking about the clothing only, just really not good quality materials. So you got to get what you got to get, So the first item I'm going to show you is, this is Talbot's. And this is a Pima cotton top. Really nice. I looked it over. I didn't find any stains. But as always, I will be washing these items or dry cleaning them in a bag before I sell them. But this is just a basic top. And so for 33 cents, I would probably sell it for, I don't know, somewhere between $5 and $10. In fact, all these tops for 33 cents, I would sell them for about anywhere from $5 to $10, and the buyer would pay the shipping. All right, this is something new. Kim Gravel, Gravel, very stunning top. Now, I have seen her on QVC, and whenever I see her shows or her clothing on QVC, she sells out. So I think this is a name I'm going to take a chance on and see how well it goes. It is a large size, but I love that print. It looks like it's too big for me, even though it is a large, but if it doesn't sell, I'm going to keep it for me. All right, next is another QVC, and this is Isaac Mizrahi. Now, I was reading the style blogs, and it seems as though stripes are a pattern, or is a pattern. Stripes is a pattern that's in fashion now. And I was walking by our H&M downtown Chicago, and in their window, all I saw was stripes, striped tops, striped pants, striped sweaters. So I guess stripes are like the thing now. You know, this is the pattern now. Camouflage is another pattern that I want to look out for, because whenever I go to the consigners, they're always mentioning camouflage as a pattern that they're looking for. Okay, so this is Isaac Mizrahi. Really nice, just a basic. And the reason I bought Isaac Mizrahi is because I just shipped out a blazer by Isaac Mizrahi about a week or two ago. And I think this is going to be a name brand or brand name that I'm going to be looking for more and more. And this is Banana Republic. This is a wool, 100% wool turtleneck sweater. And remember, all of this is 33 cents. So I'm not out a lot of money. All right, the last clothing item I have for you is this Jones, New York. Oh, I'm sorry, this is an orange. Okay, this is an orange tag. So I did find an orange. And this is new with tags. Really, really stunning cardigan sweater. I love this. What size is this? 2X. It's too big for me, but I love it. And I think Jones, New York is, as I've said before, Jones, New York is one of those brands that I always sell. Talbot's, Jones, New York, Banana Republic also, but it's really long tail. All right, and this is, I think, the last piece of clothing. This is what I'm going to show you is an overall by American Eagle. And I paid $7 for this, but look at it. Is that funky or not? All right, I did do a lens search, and it's on Posh for $45. So that's probably where I will price mine. This is just, you know, I mean, I can definitely see a really, really hip young person wearing this. It's not for me, but it is for this generation. All right, the last thing is this dog muzzle. You'll see it's a green tag. Again, you have to buy 3. In order to get the 3 for $1, you have to buy the items that have the color tag. So that's orange and green. So this makes up one of the 3 for $1. This is a dog muzzle. I have it listed on Amazon. I can't remember what I priced it at. I'm going to say $20. So this was 33 cents. If it sells, I've made a nice little $20 profit. All right, that's it. I'm done. I appreciate everybody who stopped by to see what I am hauling, thrifting and hauling. And I appreciate everybody who gives me a like. And my links are below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Well, guys, I went to the second thrift store in Chicago that has a $3-4 day. So I decided to tack this video onto the first video where I went to another thrift store that has $3-4 day. So as you know, I am trying to wind down and buy as few clothing items as I can. But when I go into the thrift stores and I look for toys, books, CDs, appliances, anything that's non-clothing, and I do a scan, there's not much value there. Or if it's a toy, it's broken and it's dirty. You know, so I run up against those kind of obstacles. So I'm kind of left with clothing in terms of sourcing. But I'm also of a frame of mind not to spend a lot of money on these clothings, because regardless of the brand, For example, you see in front of you Brooks Brothers, which is a really fast, very good seller for me. But these clothings are taking longer and longer to move out of my closet. So I'm only coming back with a few items. And I'm also consigning a lot of items out to the buy-sell traders. All right, so let's get started. The total of this came to $3.31, 33 cents a piece. Not a lot of money. So, you know, I can, as I mentioned before in previous haul videos, in which, you know, I want to remind you, I'm calling these haul drop videos. I can sell these items for, you know, 33 cents, 4 or 5 times what I bought them for, and still make money with the buyer paying the shipping. All right, first up, Brooks Brothers. I always like Brooks Brothers, male or female, quality item. And I had to really stop and think, because men are just not wearing shirts. They're wearing tees and pullovers and polos and, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. Well, I shouldn't say crazy. It's casual, very casual. Although this could be considered casual if you know how to wear it. But Brooks Brothers is always one of those brands I look for and I'm anxious to get. So let's put this aside. All right, you're looking in front of you is Vineyard Vines, another brand I always like to get. This one has a football helmet. So that's kind of a novelty thing for Vineyard Vines. All right, needs a little cleaning up, but we shall get to that later on. This is silk, my first silk in a long, long time. This is Garnet Hill, and it's a boho type, hippie type top. Now, it is a small, and I'm trying to shy away from smalls and extra smalls, because I have so much in my inventory in my closet right now, and the smalls, extra smalls, and those zero size garments they just don't move. They just don't. All right, let me put some other things up for you. Bear with me while I get these ready. And you'll notice I am up against my blinds, and you can see my parking lot in the back. We're trying to get as much light in as possible. It's been kind of cloudy in Chicago, but that's par for the course. We are coming into spring now, so we should be getting a lot more sunlight. Okay, so this is a new brand for me. It's Joe Marlin. And I saw several of these on the racks. Here's one, and where's the other one? This one. And so I decided to get these two the same size. They're lotted up. I had to look the name up because I'd never run across this shirt before. And it is a JCPenney shirt. And it seems to sell quite well on eBay. But it doesn't sell for a lot. We're looking at about $9 to $10 used. And if it's new, it's about a $20 shirt. Okay, this is another new brand for me. It's called Junk Food Clothing. I love the pattern. And all of this, again, will be consignable. I can take it to the buy-sell traders and consign it. So this is a really nice shirt. It's a size large. I don't know. If it doesn't sell, I might keep it for me. All right, this is a cutie. AC/DC. Love to see anything by AC/DC. I don't care what size it is. And this is a kid's AC/DC. And there's the tour on the back. All right, and this is Boutique Bay. Now I have 2 other Boutique Bays in my inventory, and I'm going to consign it out because I've had it since last year. Only reason I bought this was because it was 33 cents. Very long tail. Very long tail. I'll be sitting with these for a while. But again, I can always take it to consignment and get some money back. Now, lastly, this is a new brand for me also. New with tags. It's called Lovely Girl. And the only reason I bought it, these are some pants, some jeans, was because you'll see the original price was $29.99. I think this is like something out of China, some factory out of China. I love the embroidery on the back. And I think, is there something on the leg? Okay, there's nothing on the leg. It's, you know, it's decent embroidery. And we'll see how this works out. I don't think it's a brand that will catch anybody's eye. But again, I can take it to the buy-sell traders. All right, I think that's it. That wraps it up for me. Short video. I appreciate everybody who stops by. I appreciate everybody who gives me a like. Links are below to my stores and other videos. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.